Hi guys, and welcome to GISTUBE TV, your home for everything entertainment and trending news. Subscribe to this channel, and after subscribing there is a notification bell, the bell button. Click on that bell so you will not miss uploads when I have them for your viewing pleasure. JAPA, JAPA, JAPA. But what happens when you're unable to meet your obligations in order for your visa to still be very much active in the United Kingdom? In the past 3-4 years now, we've seen a new wave of Nigerian youths, leaving the country, being immigrants, especially in the UK, getting, admission, basically just jackpotting, right, in search of greener pastures and hoping things would get better for them as Nigeria's economy continues to decline. But crisis has now hit these university students, as some of them have been ordered to leave the UK. And a lot of persons have been on the internet talking about how difficult it is to actually make ends meet in the UK, how you have to work extra hard, do a lot of menial jobs and whatnot. But these students now have defaulted for some time in paying their school fees. Right now they are protesting and saying that the school should give them some time, but the school already reported them to Home Office saying that they are no longer enrolled to be students. They have violated their visa terms and conditions, and now the Home Office have given them certain days that they have to leave the country. And the issue is the currency situation in Nigeria. Our currency against other currencies have been very unstable. It's been devalued, like very, very, I don't know how to put it. It's just falling and falling and falling against the dollar and the pounds and whatnot. And before you get admission, you're asked to provide a proof of fund to prove that you have this money in your account. But the thing is, when you look at how much it has devalued, something maybe had like 50,000 pounds, now it's maybe 15,000 pounds because of how much Naira has devalued. So you have to make up for that money, the extra money, in order to finance your education there. So most of them are saying they're feeling suicidal. And the university spokesperson, this actually has affected students of the Teesside University. The university spokesperson has said failure to pay was a breach of visa sponsorship requirements and that they had no choice but to alert Home Office. However, one student was even like, see, I was close to handing in my dissertation at the end of 2 years. I have already paid 90% of my school fees, of my tuition fees, but I did default on one payment. And I went to all my classes, but after defaulting on one payment, I called them and said, please, let's reach an agreement concerning this. How can is there a way for me to pay? But they said, no, there's nothing they can do. And she's there with her son. Some other persons are saying they're just too embarrassed to have to come back to the country. Somebody is even saying they are on antidepressants, they are here alone, they have nobody, because when you're a student, you travel. Some people travel with their family, but not everybody goes there with family. Some other persons go there by themselves. And it's like, okay, so what's now the purpose of all this japa thingy when you have to continually look for a way to continue, But Nigerians are saying, well, you showed proof of fund now. But the proof of fund, like I mentioned, it has declined because if you left Nigeria, say 2021, and Naira to pound is maybe like 600, 700 or 800, Naira to a pound and whatnot. It is now close to 2,000 Naira to a pound. So that's a huge difference. Whatever amount of money you have, especially if it's not like you're putting more money in it, maybe from a business in Nigeria or something, and it might be very tough, especially since school also gave them the options of, pay part before you come in, and then when you enroll and you're a student, you can actually now finish paying. But if you're on a student visa, you can't really work for so long. Maybe I think you can work for 18 hours or so in a week. Not a lot of works to make enough money to pay your utilities, to feed yourself, to transport yourselves, and also to pay your tuition fee. And for people that might have borrowed or taken loan to get out of the country, you have to repay those loans back home also. So it's a lot of things for them to do. Someone is saying that they should not worry. They will they will still do it. They will still do it. Like some other persons are saying Nigerian should boycott affected university who reported their students to the Home Office and they are unwilling to negotiate. Some person even said I already have repaid the money I defaulted on. I have found the money, I have paid them, but I'm yet to be re-enrolled. My visa is yet to be reinstated. The Home Office is still insisting that I have to leave the country. So it's like, why then did you want me here if you're not going to look after my affair? Right? But somebody is saying we should, basically boycott the university in the UK. They will later start come begging, because you cannot withdraw somebody that has made 90% payment without some level of compassion. Even when Naira was less than 500, the university I attended was lenient to their payment plan, and they understand your circumstances can change at any time. Kudos to this university for their compassion towards international students with regards to tuition. Someone says the school is very wicked. How can you pay 90% and you're about to hand in your dissertation and you're alerting Home Office? Like, why? Someone I'm saying they agreed on terms and conditions, or they all knew what they were signing up for before they accepted to enter the university. But someone else saying go to UK at your own risk. I'm just really curious to hear what your thoughts are about this thing. And some other persons are saying, reverse jackpot as well. People that went on certificate of sponsorship and they are being sponsored by a company, they get and realize that, oh my goodness, this is so hard. This is so hard. I had it better in the country, in Nigeria, and then they are relocating but quietly coming back to the country to find things to do for them. So while other persons are saying this is good for me, I am moving back. I am still moving out of the country. I am even going to bring my family if it's possible. Let's all stay here. What do you think? Are you over there? How has your experience been? Because there's also a wave of people saying that, couples that go there, don't worry, when you're getting people are just going to break up immediately, there's going to be issues or the other. I'm just very curious. Is this particular to the UK? Because some other persons have immigrated to Canada. People have gone to other countries in the world from Nigeria. I'm just quite curious to hear what your take is about this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Like, share, subscribe. Do not forget that. Welcome to GISTUBE TV, your home for everything entertainment. We bring celebrity lifestyle news, happenings across the world. We bring to you social events, anything at all that interests you. You're going to find it on this channel. Just go through our content. You will become glued. I promise you that. So subscribe already and click on the bell button. That is what is going to notify you of updates and interesting gists like this one when we have them for your viewing pleasure.